My kick was
I forgot. Check mine.
I'm cool.
You know what I'm saying?
I picked a strong kicker, bro. We good.
It's alright, I got home field advantage.
Fuck your home field advantage, bitch. That's how we doing that.
Yeah, because you probably playing on the road, that's why.
I don't know, I gotta see. I'm trying to see right now.
Oh yeah, you playing TG. TG about to beat the dog shit out your ass.
TG ain't about to do shit. I'm telling you, I'm
You got another 4-9 season on the horizon, my nigga. You better
nah, hell no, not this season. Not this season.
Listen, man, I'm just trying to.
TG
I just want to have a
playoffs.
balanced year.
TG said, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, he stayed away from David Johnson this year. TG made. Wait, I'm not gonna hold you, because I look back every year from 2017, 18, and hopefully this year's another classic. But yo, TG came back so vicious last year because I think he started 1-5. And then he turned that shit around and still made the playoffs.
Bro, I had Kamara and Ingram. Like those last games, and it was carrying me.
Yo, I swear, if no one worked the waiver wire like TG, I don't know, bruh. Yeah, I swear.
If I would have had a quarterback, I would have did all right. And I messed up in this one, bro. I had 4 drafts the day of our draft.
Are you serious?
I thought the draft was at 10 something, but I forgot you changed it. So when I logged on, I made like 2 picks and then I left it on auto pick, but I don't have a backup quarterback again. So I got Baker Mayfield. So if he don't ever get in, it's the same situation again, man. I'm gonna have a bye week with a donut.
Damn. You know what's crazy? It's like, yo, I wonder how this year works out too, man. Because you know,
who got Le'Veon?
I don't even know. Wait, let's check. Yo, because this year we got a full 20 on this one, bro. This is a deep.
I think I picked up Connor already.
Yeah, so. You definitely got him because I was looking for him.
Yeah, you know I don't play. Every league I got, I picked him up.
TG's not fucking around.
I don't play, bro. Indeed. Bro, it was one league I had first pick. I took Le'Veon. Sick.
What's up? I'm winning right now. What's up, niggas? I'm trying to play.
It's just the first
I don't even know
of the season.
Bruh, you're gonna get.
I don't know if I got anybody.
TG's projected to put up 90, and he's at home. Get the hell out of here.
I gotta have somebody.
Nobody playing tonight. No, no, you got Trent Coleman, Trevor Coleman, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, see, that's crazy. I was gonna cut him.
Yo,
you got 2 points playing.
Like I said, Jones, win your division. TG's not even in your division. That's the crazy part.
I'm gonna win my division, dog. I ain't playing that game.
That's not even. You're not even playing a division game, so you're lucky. But still, win your division, man.
What is my division? Oh,
you gonna
I'm in the South. Okay.
Yeah.
Nigga really put me. Well, you put me in the South because I'm from the South. That's fucked up.
It's alright, man. just win, bro. You ain't winning 3 years, bro. So just do something.
I'm winning that shit, dog. Fuck all that. You in the East. You ain't winning, bro. You ain't winning. I ain't worried about you. You ain't even going to the playoffs this year. Let me see that squad. You.
Well, that was enough with the fantasy. We don't want to bore y'all too much, man. You can check us out. Google us, the Daily Heat Check Fantasy League.
Oh, you got some decent.
No, I got a good draft. Yeah,
you got a decent.
Hold on, wait. Just to double back, just because you're looking at my team, this bitch ass nigga Mac took my fucking quarterback of 2 years running, Aaron Rodgers.
I seen it too, and I was like, yo, that's dirty.
Bro,
I was like,
that was so cold.
Hey, yo,
bro, you don't understand how mad I was. Like, wait, someone took Aaron Rodgers in the first 7 picks? Wait, no one drafts a quarterback.
He took him first round?
Took him first round. First round. My nigga.
I took the bad first round.
Yo, Tell me if that ain't
You
some.
bugged out.
You
Took the
get
GOAT first round,
That's-
son. I
That's
see
fucked
it.
up. That was
that's
dirty.
so. That's wait. That's
Hey,
so
yo,
grimy.
Hold on. I gotta see this guy's team.
Yeah, wait.
No, no.
He got
So-
a nice squad. I ain't gonna hold
My
you. I
shit
just looked.
decent.
He got a
My
decent
shit
squad,
decent.
bro.
It's decent.
Who-
Damn, wait here we go.
Nah, yeah, Max squad is pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah,
alright.
I'm decent. I'm decent.
Nah, you,
Everybody took every running back I wanted.
you should have
I couldn't- I
stacked. You should have stacked with Aaron Rodgers though, but you still got a really good squad though without stack. But yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't-
Yo, man. Nah, you team alright.
Yo, Piff was
I
cursing.
don't know why you got DeMarco Murray, but alright.
Yeah, this nigga bugging there.
Nigga
So-
retired.
But wait, the one note I wanted to say when I brought up
I
TG's
didn't even
turnaround
pick
from
him up.
last
That's the
year,
sad part.
this is where being a GM matters in fantasy, bruh. Cause yo, if you really GM a fucking team, I can see TG really coaching a fucking team and putting together a squad, bro. Not even bullshitting you. Cause after that 1-5 turn, the average nigga would have quit. The average nigga would have hung that shit up. Let's
Pip was
keep it
ready
up.
to hang it up after he was 1-3.
Nah,
Nah,
was
wait,
ready.
bro. I literally was doing the math. I was like, yo, if I win my next 4 games, I could get to the fucking playoffs. I was like, if
That's how
I
you
win,
that's
he
how you gotta
loses.
be, man.
You get what I'm saying? I was like, I was praying for niggas to lose so I could win, get a tiebreaker. Niggas lose that. Bro, I was all over. And then the shit that made it hard was the division shit. Because it wasn't literally about a win situation. It was about where I placed in the division. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. It was fucking crazy, man. Like, I felt like I was in a real football league for a second. But
that's when you know. Nah, but that's when it's fun. When you get injuries and you really got to make moves.
yeah,
You know, if you just draft your team and never make any changes, it's kind of, there's really no GMing. You're just hoping that the people you drafted are doing good. But the fun is picking up that waiver wire. Streaming a kicker that weekend, he get you double-digit points, and then you never use him again.
yeah.
That's the stuff. That's fun. That's
Yeah,
what I
wait,
like about
that's
fantasy.
why I watch Matthew Berry. Because I'm not gonna hold you, man. I like my first year in, I was very conservative. But then the more I watch Matthew Berry and shit, like even like say Denity, like he's in the league too, man. Big ups to him. He told me that's the shit he was doing in football and basketball. He was like, yeah, I'll get a player just for a day, drop him, then bring. I was like, oh wow.
Well,
But
basketball, yeah.
Yeah, definitely basketball. I was doing that shit, man.
I was
yeah,
doing that shit
Yeah,
heavy
football.
as hell.
In the first season, I was doing that shit.
I was doing that shit heavy as hell. I get
Yeah,
that.
but you know-
I know who this is.
but the
I
thing
was
is
doing
that
that in last season.
it just lets me know it's like, yo, don't hold on. You feel me? The draft is just like a skeleton. Everyone is literally expendable, man. That's why I hope y'all niggas is more open to trades this year, bruh. Y'all niggas
I
is
ain't
very
trading with your
conservative,
ass.
Well, the
bruh.
issue
Yo,
with your league, man, you ain't got no bench.
Trader, son. You a little scumbag.
Nah,
kid.
we got a
Word,
bench.
you be trying to get some scumbag trades off. That
Word,
nigga don't-
son. I ain't
that-
fucking-
Bro, you get one
That
running
shit
back on the
trade.
bench, one receiver on the bench.
Hey, yo,
So it's
son.
not like you can even make moves to, it's like I wanted to pick up James Conner, and it's like I should be able to drop my other linebacker and pick him up and have 2 running backs on reserve.
No, that's a
Because-
this is a good bring up for the future of the league because I thought because this is how I set it up: three wide receivers, 3 running backs, 2 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. Your flex could be whatever you want: a linebacker, 2 defenses, 2 kickers, a head coach.
One head coach.
Yeah, and one head coach. I was like, I felt like that was enough to say. I was like 3 and 3. I was like, wait. Granted, the size of the league does restrict us having more, but then I was like, yo, 4 running backs, 4 wide. I'm like, that's a little bit excessive. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because I was like,
if we just had one extra, because the flex is like, I got 3 running backs, I got 3 receivers, but I'm starting at one point. You're starting all 3 of them. So if you get an injury, like say you get an injury and the person out for 4 weeks, you can't even. Well, you got the IR. You do got the IR in this league.
yeah, put him on
That is
IR.
true.
Put him on IR.
That's the only thing
grab
that
someone
saves
else. Yeah, no, it's like I tried to map it out to see, because you get what I'm saying. Because I knew there was a bunch of restrictions. I didn't, because I placed myself in the player's shoes. Like, yo, what if I need a player? I don't want to drop one of my star players. You get what I'm saying? Or what if someone gets injured? So I was like, yo, we put the IR there. But then again, I was like, two active running backs, 2 active wideouts. Your flex could be whatever you want it to be. You get what I'm saying? The flex doesn't have to be another running back. It could be like a linebacker. I think you could have 2 linebackers.
Yeah, but you gotta think, man. In most flex is gonna be a wide receiver, running back, or a tight end. And with 20 people, there ain't 20 tight ends, so it ain't gonna be a tight end.
Words.
So
Nah.
It's the only difference because during the season there's gonna be injuries. There's gonna be that there's gonna be a couple people you could pick up. So like in other leagues. I'm looking 2 weeks ahead. You hear, you see somebody get hurt, or you see a rookie got a couple carries in a blowout, and he might get more carries next week. I'm picking him up.
Yeah. Wait.
But I can't even do that in this league because you don't have like that extra reserve spot. But
wait,
it's actually, it's not bad because you just deal with it.
That's a good way to
so
expand
it is a
on.
challenge.
So no, what do you mean? Because that's like so safe, like a
perfect example
squad.
Today.
Yeah.
Today, like I had my running backs was I don't even know. I know I got Campbell, Coleman. I had Chris Thompson. And I got I don't know who else I got. Let me pull it up. I was just looking at it. But I know I had to drop one of them. Yeah, I got Ezekiel Elliott. I had Ezekiel Elliott, Coleman, and I had Chris Thompson.
Yeah.
So today, I want to pick up Connor, and I only have 3 running back spots. But in most other leagues, you could have more slots. So I would have just dropped another running back that I might have had on reserve. That that's the difference.
I see. I definitely see what you mean.
Because I have 3 bench spots open, but I can't put nobody there because what do I need a backup?
Yeah, you only need what you need. You don't need like an extra, because then the restrictions in the game. No, I definitely see what you mean there. But then again, that's not a restriction with the players. That's more so a restriction with the limit, because by default, that's how ESPN had it. So should you? So I
guess because it's 20 people.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now next year, because I definitely think we're going to cut it back down to a more reasonable number. But what do you think is the more, as far as what the cap should be? 4 running backs, 4 wide receivers per team?
Well, I'm in a 16. Let me see. I'm in a league with 16 teams. I've been doing it for like 5 years. Let me see what the breakdown is.
Yeah, 16. That's last year we was at 17. So, all right, cool. I think that's a sweet number. So hopefully we get some dropouts next year.
Yeah, so this one is he starts 3 receivers, 2 running backs, tight end, no flex. That's the difference. But you could have, because I have 3, 4. I have 5 receivers and I have 4 running backs. So like I got Kareem Hunt, McCaffrey, I got Chris Thompson, and I got Duke Johnson. So if I want to pick up Connor, I might be okay with dropping Chris Thompson, knowing I got Duke Johnson. You know what I mean? It's just a different dynamic.
Wait, no, I see what you mean.
I
but then
I got 6 running backs.
But then
I got 5 running backs, 5 wide receivers.
But then again, it's that he took away the. I see what it is, but so theoretically that could work in our league. All we would have to do is to take away the flex.
Just one more slot. Like if it was, just one extra, whether it's tight end, running back, either, just an extra flex. So you don't even got to put a position on it. I don't know if they let you do that, but that would be, that would be dope. It'll just give you more options. But then again, the way this is, you might have to keep it because it's just a challenge. It's just different.
Yeah. like I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the challenge aspect behind it, but I see what you mean with the. I'm open to opening it up, but the thing is with me is that the reason why I kind of like the dynamic like that, I don't want to see people, because I think you said it one year there was somebody running 3 wide receivers or three running backs, or I was like, yeah, that does kind of look kind of fishy and take away from the authenticity of the game. So I was like, I kind of wouldn't want that element to be in it. But it's definitely I don't know, it's a takeaway. It's definitely the takeaway, because I definitely do want to improve it every year. By adding IR, that was an improvement. I added extra bench slots, but that didn't help due to the size of the league. But it's just shit like that I'm trying to touch on. But hopefully we'll get it there. I'll get it right. By the 4th year, I should get it right.
Yeah, man. Like you said, you open. Long as you all ears to different feedback, you just keep tweaking it.
Yeah, but
it'll definitely. Long as the good thing is you got people.
Yeah.
So, as long as you get the same people coming back, definitely this could be going on. Our kids would be grown. Our kids would be in our league.
Yeah, real talk. Wait, because we got a solid core. Like if we was to strip away like all the fat, and I don't want to call it fat, but the people who come in and out every year.
Yeah, because they listening right now.
You know
who you are.
Not big fat. But if we was to trim away like some of the extras every year, we have like a solid 12 to 14. Like a solid. Like I wouldn't even. That's there. Been rocking since the first day. What happened?
That's kind of all we really need is a strong 12, man.
That's why I think I'm gonna take it for the NBA this year. I'm gonna cut back on the NBA. The NBA was way too big the last few years.
NBA with 12 would be nice.
I'm gonna do 12 with the NBA this year. I'm gonna try to make it a little money grab in there. I want to make it a little bit more intimate. Pause. But if you get what I mean, though, I want the people who's in it, because the people who's in the NBA really fuck with the NBA, and I like that because I really fuck with the NBA. If that makes any sense, do you feel me? Like
I like the NBA league. I like how you do the scoring.
Yeah, so
you more in tune with it. They actually looking at the waiver board. People actually picking up players. They more interactive with the NBA shit.
And then that'll make the overall chat, the experience better. Then the competition will be better. So it was like, because my whole thing was just having a bigger league, the better optics. Make it seem more realistic, a better challenge. But then if I look at it this way, so if we take away the challenge aspect and make it more personal, people will still have the equal amount of fun, and then it'll just be like more people will be active in it. That was my thing.
It's still challenging though, even with the 12. Like the 12 would be challenging because granted it'd be personal.
No, because I think we had like 16 or 18 last year.
I mean, because it will be personal. It's just a personal 12. We know each other. We gonna want to beat each other ass anyway.
Yeah,
so
I'm aiming.
It's gonna be challenging.
I'm aiming for 14 to 16. 16 is the sweet spot. But wait, 4, 8, 12. 12 is the sweet spot. 12. Wait, it's NBA. 12 or 15 is the sweet spot.
12, 12, yeah. Because then you got a good pool of players, and everybody should have a balanced team.
Yep.
Yeah, last year wasn't so balanced on the teams. Like niggas was like having super dream teams, and then we can't forget Piff.
But wait, no. You can't blame the super dream team. That's niggas not drafting right. That's one, niggas letting auto draft take over. 2, you drafting like a fucking shitbag. And 3, not being able to comprise a proper team. So there's elements.
I drafted Kawhi last year, my first pick, so I was done right there.
Pitfalls in all 3 of those categories.
Damn, I had David Johnson first pick hurt.
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Listen, TJ, you sound like Piff. On the other hand,
wait, it's nothing wrong. I've drafted like a shitbag before.
The whole year. And he didn't compromise the whole team, and he was trying to give out bullshit trades throughout the whole year.
Wait, this year,
how he do.
Wait, in the football league, I really want some trades to go out because I think it'll make it more fun. Because due to the size of the league,
the way people, you gotta trade for need.
They gotta be
this is not like business.
No, wait.
If I'm trading somebody for you, it's to help you, and if I'm getting something back, it's to help me.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's the only way I'm doing the trade.
Agree. And see, wait, and that's another reason why the league, the league at this size is definitely an experiment. But when you think about it, though, if the experiment works, this becomes a lot of fun. Because like you said, the waiver pool is almost depleted. It's damn near done. You feel me? Unless you drafted, that's why the draft is that makes the draft in this league very important. And I was glad to see a lot of people was active.
You know what? You have to add that spot. Because think about it. What if I had a receiver and you had a running back that I need? I can't even do that trade with you because I don't have a slot to take that running back.
Fact.
I would have to drop somebody.
That's crucial to the team in order to get that damn running back.
So that's tough. So you really can only trade for.
So believe it or not, either way you put it, you're taking away from a win.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to trade for the same player. Like it has to be receiver for receiver, so it's gonna be tough.
I'm
like
gonna
if
have
I
to make
need
that
a
change
quarterback,
ASAP. I'm gonna have to make that change Wait, because the only reason I'm saying ASAP because until you just pointed it out, that's a glitch in the league.
yeah, like say you wanted Aaron Rodgers or whatever. I like last year, David Johnson was hurt, or I need a quarterback. So I can't trade. If you had a quarterback, your backup, Matt got Matthew Stafford, and I needed him, and he needed another position.
Yeah, no, that's
Like
huge.
he can't. If he needed a running back, he would have to drop somebody just to do the trade. But then
dropping an elite player just to get in the play, like
I don't even see how you could do it.
No, yeah, I'm fixing that right now. Wow, that's crazy. Until you just broke down that dynamic like that, that's crazy. Because it took for you to break it down like that. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Because you're right. You're absolutely right.
So, unless you do like 2 for 1, but
that's not gonna help, or that's not gonna help anybody who do 2 for 1 though. Like you giving away 2 players.
Well, I mean, you're just doing it to dump the spot, but then if the other person doesn't have a spot either, really.
Yeah, it cancels each other out regardless. It's not good. But we got to segue into this hip hop segment.
Yeah, now let's get into this hip hop section, man. My bad, we spent too much time there. I just fixed all of that in the league right now. My apologies. Wait, we're gonna chop this up to a separate talk, fantasy talk. So because it definitely went on longer than expected. But let's get into the hip hop section, man. I hope that didn't take the energy out the show. I'm about to light my blunt, man, but let's talk about this Eminem surprise album, because that was the hottest thing trending.
This
and,
album,
I just listened to it.
Really?
So
I didn't get. So wait, I ain't listened to it
fucking
yet, but I want to hear your review because I want to know if I go and come out feeling the way you guys felt. So,
Yo, I've been
Jones,
bumping
what's
this
your
album since I
opinion?
knew about it.
Wait. Jones listened to it. TG just finished listening to it. Jones, tell me your review. 30 seconds.
Yo, Eminem came back fire. His last album, he worked up and said his last album wasn't shit. But this album to come out is back to Eminem. It's the lyricist that we needed back in this game, yo. Telling you, this shit is dope.
All right, that sounded cool. Somebody's in the back snapping some shit together. Please, let's. I don't know what it is, but please. But then, TG, you just finished listening to it. Talk to us. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I mean, I like it. I just feel like it's. I mean, we'll never get vintage M, but I feel like he's mad again, so he's rapping again, not harmonizing with that. It was just a different sound. But I like how he's mocking kind of the new music, and he throwing shots at people. So I mean, I enjoyed it. It's just something different to listen to. I've been listening to J. Cole and Drake and all of the stuff that's out now. So it's good to hear some lyrics and some syllable rhyming and some fast rapping and some crazy stuff.
All right.
You know how he do. So
I'm gonna have to listen to it because I'm not gonna.
If you're a fan of Eminem, I think you'll like it. But it'll never be like when he was in his prime. It'll just never be like that.
Like I fucks with Eminem heavy, but I'm not gonna hold you. This slime language has been on repeat for like the last 2 to 3 weeks, so it's gonna take me some time to really like wean off of that.
Now, even with Eminem,
but I might need that Eminem to like wash that out of my body. But
this the thing that I felt about M album though. I felt like he was trying to prove a point that didn't need to be proven.
Well, wait. We could segue into that right now because I feel like I kind of feel that was a lot of the buzz and the headlines behind it because he was dissing or saying a lot of names. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he called out a lot of people.
It was necessary because if you look at what's going on, like TV said, he's been talking about the new generation of rap. What's going on now? Like he said it. He don't hate it. It's just not his thing. He said it in the track Kamikaze. He said that he don't understand how people listen to you, Lil Yachty. No hate against him. It's just not for me. Like, so it was necessary. He named all them names. He put people out there to let them know, like, yo, when I was doing this.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Man, why did you have to do that? Come on, you didn't have to do that.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm not giving Eminem this stage right now on the simple fact that, bruh, if you that old nigga in the fucking club, then you know what? You need to get the fuck out the club, 1. Or 2, you need to stop fucking hating, man, because these new niggas, that's what's going to happen, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was a generation that hated his music.
It's a PSA, yo.
Hated his music.
That's all it is. It's a PSA, dog.
So
he's not hating the
him
music.
to come out and be a hypocrite on another generation of music is just like beyond me. Like when Eminem came out, let's remember.
I'm not looking at it wrong, son. I'm looking at it as
because it's not him hating on that shit. It's him telling him like he wants the lyrics.
I don't know how you want to label it.
He wants the lyrics.
Hey, your lyrics hasn't gone anywhere, bro. I hate when niggas is saying that shit.
Yes, it has.
No, it hasn't.
It's just a different.
No, it hasn't.
Like you said, he's just not on that. He's not on that style. But I mean, if you listen to Eminem, I mean, you know that. But I feel like, I mean, like Pip says, it's a different generation. Like the same thing with Jay-Z. I mean, a 19-year-old, they're not listening to Blueprint. And if they heard it now, they might be like, I can't listen to this right now.
Yeah.
Like it's just a different style. But it's the truth. Like there's times when, bro, I just want to put Future on and bob my head. I really don't care what he's talking about. It really doesn't matter. I'm not listening to it to gain anything other than enjoyment, and that's it. But if I'm listening to Eminem, you know, I'm like, all right, I gotta listen to this. Let me hear how he just rhymed 8 syllables in a row. Like, that was why I liked Eminem. He's not making those songs, but on this album, I feel like he's like mocking it, and that's the way he was. If he's gonna diss somebody, he would say the name, but you know, he does it in his way. And that's just how I feel like the album is. It's just, I mean,
a whole bunch of fire to start.
Maybe it's 8 years old. You know, maybe it's too late.
Yeah, it's a lot too late with it, man. I just don't like the fact that M is taking so much like animosity towards these new niggas, man. Let these new niggas rock. Let these new niggas shine. Like, that's rule number 1, bro.
Or it's the clone. You know, could be cloned.
Hey, that's a whole nother story.
What about this MGK diss on Eminem then?
Now
that was funny.
That was cool.
I mean, if you're gonna diss somebody like that, you have to clown him. What else is he gonna say other than what he said?
Yeah.
Like, he said it. Like, we all get it. You're the best. Like, we know. But it's just like, bro, like, you're still in the booth yelling at the mic. Like, it's funny. I mean, but so does Meek Mill. Like, you know, so did DMX.
Yeah.
And if he rapped right now, he'd probably be yelling. So it's just, you know, it's just like, come on. Like,
it's only funny because it's true. So, like, put it like this.
The MGK diss was a personal strike, though.
No, the MGK diss, he executed it perfectly.
About his daughter. You get what I'm saying? That's why M even mentioned MGK. So, when he mentioned MGK and let him know, like, yo, that was a personal thing for M. MGK took it as a joke. But M took it as, all right, well, you coming at my family, bro. I got to get you now. Because he put out a tweet that said, oh, yo.
Yeah, but if that really was 20 years ago.
That was 6 years ago.
Nigga's a clone, man.
Yeah, we're not going to give that too much praise.
Hey, TG, that's for conspiracy podcast, son.
Yeah, that's not the platform.
We could definitely go deep into that on another one, because
him and Gucci 2.0 could make an album.
Yeah,
Yo.
From 8 Mile to Zone 6.
Oh,
hold up,
man.
That'd be a classic.
Oh, man, that'd be crazy.
Hey, yo, Piff, before you go on to the next thing, I got one thing to tell y'all niggas that I just found out probably like a couple hours ago.
What's up?
Black Thought, Rhyme Fest, and Fontaine from Lil Brother is making a super group, my nigga.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Son. Yeah, son. They're making a super group.
I don't want to get sidetracked, but that could get interesting.
Yes, it can. Because you're talking about lyrics. There you go. That should be, I just had to throw that out there real quick, son. That shit was interesting.
Well, hey, shit. That's what I listen to music for, so that would be something I listen to.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, if the lyricists really wanted to come back, all they got to do is just rap on the trap beats, and then they'd really show, like, look what could be done on these beats that you guys so much love, and then that would be it. But they don't do it, and they, you know, it's almost like I'm above that. Well, it's like, no, like, if you want 20-year-olds to bump to your shit, then you need to be rapping on these songs, or you need to be doing features with the people, you know, and that's how you get more exposure. That's how I feel.
I will say this. Let me tell you this, and this was funny. I went to Made in America this past, I think, Saturday, and it's not to talk about the event, but just to talk about what I saw. Tekashi 6ix9ine did a surprise set. And when I said surprise, he was scheduled at like 3, but he didn't come on. Some whack niggas came on, and he just came on at a different time, fucked up the whole set time and everything. Now, the point to be said is, he came on, and all you heard was that Treyway bullshit, and no bullshit, niggas was running. If you ever been to Made in America, this festival is about like 2.5, 3 miles long. It's a pretty long, so like if you're by the food trucks, you're a pretty long distance from like the Rocky Steps. And I say that to say this, niggas was running in droves to fucking come up there to see Tekashi. Now, after he was done, Fat Joe performed. the crowd dispersed like motherfuckers was hitting them with fucking water. Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yo, but
and I'm like,
he's
wow,
the new Big Daddy Kane.
Fat Joe. And it's like, it's no disrespect to Fat Joe. I was like, he hot. I like Joe. I saw some of his shit, but it's just like, yo, I get it, man. This is like, I see it. Like, I get it. Like, until I saw that, I got it. Like, Joe, you're not connecting with these niggas. And even if you was connecting with them, yo, these niggas is not there for that, man. They want the ignorance. They want the fuck shit.
You know what it is, yo? Real shit, son. It's just that it's a different time, bro. It's right now we're part of the era of when niggas was grown, already listened to Rakim. Think about it. We're grown. We came through the Jay-Z's, the Nas's when they were all in their prime, and now they are the greatest hits people now.
No, you're right. But wait, that makes it even funnier because check this out. Tekashi 6ix9ine is now beefing with Ludacris. I only set that all up for this segue, but like, I'm not going to lie to you. I thought everything Tekashi did was hilarious. Grade A comedy. If this rap shit doesn't work, I will pay to see him live in some type of comedic form because this nigga has a genuine skill for fucking trolling niggas. But I'm just being honest, and if you see what I see and you have any bit of sense of humor, you would understand that this is kind of funny too. And especially if you're from that era, you'd be like, yeah, this young dumb nigga is probably going to die before he ends up noticing what he's doing. But it's like, yo, I think it's great. I think it's very entertaining, but that's neither here or there. But the last thing on the hip-hop section to close that out, Cisco gets married, and this nigga performs the thong song at his motherfucking wedding.
Wow. That's not the wild out story of the night?
That should have been.
That's what it should have been.
That should have been the wild out story of the night, bro.
So now his daughter, who was like about 6 in that video, or 2, she's now probably old enough to wear a thong and many different variations of one. And I just
irony of that one.
I just find this to be such a, like, nigga, you need, sometimes this is when niggas need to let go. So this is when you gotta let go.
Hey, yo, didn't that shit come out close to damn near 20 years ago or 30 years ago?
Yes.
Not 30, nigga. We not that old, but 20, yes.
It's 20.
Yo, when that album came out,
Wow.
that Cisco song came out like 99, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know,
About to
but
be 20 years.
just to talk
Enter the Dragon.
what Mac was talking about the greatest hits.
Yes.
The funny thing about that, I always thought, you know, because I mean, rap is not, you know, it's not old.
Not at all.
It's fairly young, and I mean,
It's in its prime, man. It's like 40 years old, bro.
so there is no. I mean, you got like, yeah, the Big Daddy and Curtis Blow and them. Those are like the pioneers. Grandmaster Flash and all them, but like really now,
The granddad's is Jay-Z.
like it's just crazy, like how you said that, like they're the greatest hits guy, and like, but we don't have those commercials yet. But there is gonna be a time, probably when we're like 70.
The 20th century Jay-Z,
you know, on our Google Glass, yeah, it's gonna be like, yeah, subscribe now.
Get the get the quintuple disc set of all of Jay-Z's
Title 2050. It's gonna be crazy.
It's like, it's only funny because like I see it, like TG said it though, I see it happening, man. They're gonna package the shit so well. They're gonna program it in your Google Glass, your motherfucking whatever your smart home is, and you're gonna wake up to the Jay-Z's greatest collection, or the motherfucking, or the best of Beanie Siegel, or you get what I'm saying, or the Locks greatest collection. Like, come on.
But it's the crazy part though. We gonna sit down with our kids, or even sit down with other young cats and talk about each of these niggas' lives as the same way my father was talking to me about Otis Redding, Al Green, how these niggas, some of these niggas was overdosing. We can easily talk about, yo, this nigga was a crackhead, son. It's like,
this nigga was sniffing crack like 2-3 times a day just to make an album.
We got those stories, yo. Yeah, history is wild, son.
Well, look.
Just thinking about it.
Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get to the best part of the show, gentlemen. Roll up or hold up. Y'all remember the rules, Jones. I hope you remember. Let's get it going. Roll up if it's something that we ain't got no time for.
Don't do that,
hold up if we got to press the brakes on it. Jones, you know why, bruh. You remixed a couple episodes. But we go to...
Wow.
Don't do that.
You are the senior expert at fuckery and fuck shit related on the podcast. Own it. Just own it, my nigga. Just sit in your throne and own it. You get what I'm saying? But now, the first thing on Roll Up or Hold Up, in Taiwan, they are selling realistic dog clone ice creams.
What?
Hold up.
Niggas in Taiwan.
Story of the night.
Wait. Niggas in Taiwan are making molds of baby dogs and then freezing them and then serving them filled with ice cream to their patrons.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Talk about it.
You gotta read that one more time.
Talk about the delicacy.
This is not registering.
Niggas is making molds of baby dogs.
They're making a mold of a baby puppy, and they're freezing it filled with ice cream, and then they're cracking the mold in the morning and serving that to their customers.
Okay, so I have a question. What is this mold of a dog made of?
Like any probably mold, but it's still like.
I just shared
Why would you? Why would? How much it costs? Because if that's equivalent to a couple scoops of ice cream, they probably marked that shit up 300% because it's a dog and people love dogs. It's not fair, yo.
Hey, yo, what is he?
This nigga said it's not fair, yo.
Hey, yo, man. Yo, we're so glad.
Bro, it's ice cream. Like, it's gonna melt. If they walk away for an hour and come back, it's not gonna be a dog no more. It's gonna be dog poop.
Yo, that noise, please. What is that?
My bad.
God, yo, this nigga said it's not gonna be a dog no more. It's gonna be dog poop.
Yo. Next on Roll Up or Hold Up. Dak Prescott has nude photos released by an ex-female.
Roll up.
I don't like
Yeah.
Think about that. He's a dumbass anyway.
The next on the Roll Up or Hold. Jesus Christ, what you over there building a house, TG?
No, I had to go upstairs.
Don't die on this, Piff. Don't die.
Yeah, no, my bad. Next on Roll Up or Hold Up,
That
man.
white with an orange kush piff.
Yo, shit.
Listen, don't mess with my shit, okay? Chill out.
Hold up. Odell Beckham is now the highest paid receiver in the league.
Roll up.
We can hold up on that one.
Ooh.
No. What we
All right, let's hold up.
I felt some type of way about that.
He earned it.
Wait, $95 million? Wait, it's not all guaranteed though.
No, but I think he got 65 guaranteed, 47 guaranteed, something like that.
They basically just told this nigga, all right, we're allowing you to shoot your shot again. I hope you don't fuck up. Like, really? Does he really deserve that bread, son? Does he really deserve
over
that
his
bread?
first
Bro,
3
put it
years,
like, we spoke. You know what's funny though? We spoke about this on the last cast though, Mac. They doubled down. They believed in him, and I'm like, yo, they did the right thing because the last superstar receiver the Giants had retired in 6 years, and he wasn't even on the Giants when he did it.
You are worth what somebody will pay you.
Odell Beckham earned it though.
And that's just what it is.
Wait, I'll take it a step further. You're only worth what you're able to negotiate.
Facts.
And, well, yeah, that too. But at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like how many times has you know, the highest paid quarterback, or like Matt Ryan, who was the highest paid. Like, he's not the best.
Yeah.
Odell
I remember when
Beckham
Joe
You
is the best
know,
wide
Flacco was.
receiver though.
That shit was a fucking
In the
joke.
no,
league, regardless.
he is arguably, yeah. You can. He's one, two, or three, whatever you want to say. He's definitely. I think he's worth it. He outplayed his rookie. He already outplayed his rookie deal. He outplayed it 3 times.
True.
He's been in the league, what, 4 years? He has almost 40 touchdowns. He probably had, you know, Julio. He probably has almost as much as Julio Jones.
Yes,
and nobody sits there and, you know, we talk about Julio Jones, future Hall of Famer, everything. Like, Odell Beckham's, what, 24, 25?
Yeah, he is.
They didn't have him. I mean, they've never really been good with him, but you saw what they was without him, and that proved his value right there. You know, like the Bears paying Khalil Mack all that money. I mean, I guess he's that good. I don't know. You know, I don't watch film enough like that we wouldn't know that, but
the Khalil Mack is worth it. Watch his highlights. You'll see he's worth all of that.
The TG.
Yeah.
He was right. This nigga, he got 38 touchdowns his whole career, bro. That's
who?
Yeah, Odell. Damn.
How many Julio Jones got? He probably got 45.
I'm about to see right now.
No, I'm killing it. But it might be that close.
It might be 45. I think it's like 44.
Right
no, but Odell definitely. But Odell's way more explosive.
Son. He's 43.
How many he got?
He got 43.
And Odell missed last year. He'd have more touchdowns than Julio Jones in less than 3 years.
Yo, that's crazy because
with Eli Manning, who people say is garbage. So technically, you can make the argument that he is. I
hear what people say.
Put him on Pittsburgh. He might catch 2,000 yards every year.
Damn, when you put it like that, you right.
Put Antonio Brown on the Giants. Would he be as productive? I don't know.
No. Not as much.
Big.
I don't think he'll be as
big bring up, TG. Damn, boy, when you put it down like that, yeah, that's crazy.
Only because I ain't gonna lie, like I didn't think Odell Beckham was gonna be that good. Like, you know, I mean, when they drafted him, I'm like, damn, like I don't remember this guy from college. Like, why was he drafted so high? Then, you know, he made that catch. That's what made him famous. But then you start seeing just like little things he was doing. It's like, yo, this guy is actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's
and nice. Then
you look at that nigga like, damn.
You know, he ain't show up in a playoff game, but you know that happens.
He was on a yacht in Miami, getting litty with some bitches. But you know, we'll say that for another day.
They was never gonna win that game. The crazy thing is, they had a chance, but if you ain't getting Aaron Rodgers, you ain't winning.
Yeah, but
that's why I picked him up.
And then don't be on a yacht in Miami neither, because the New York media is gonna bury you.
Right.
Yo,
I mean,
trying to torch him, son. Yeah. Oh man, trying to torch him.
Nigga, we still talking about it. I'm trolling. But fuck it. Next on the roll up or hold up. This might get a little nutty, guys. So hold up. Harvard professor declares coconut oil to be poison.
Oh boy, he's trying to kill us.
I heard. I heard about that.
TG, you almost didn't want to acknowledge it, like.
Yeah, but I mean, might as well hold up because it's. It's just one of them things, man. It's just so much information, misinformation. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yo, but I'll give you a prime example. Just like they were saying almond milk was bad, but because it said almonds were poisonous. But just to find out, there's only a certain almond that is poisonous, which is not picked at all from that area. So it's like it seemed like when it comes to the health and the hostilic health, a lot of things they try to make it seem like it ain't good for you no more.
Well,
and real talk.
Now you're right, but this is just a back and forth. India is really on the front lines of this. And it's like, honestly, it's a lot of reading to really take it apart. But just for face value, since that's the best part, that's the way I took it in. I don't believe it's fucking pure poison. But then when you read down his explanation, probably in the environment and how it's being used, then yeah, it could probably be you. You get what I'm saying? Like the best saying is too much of anything is bad for you. So anything is possible if exceeded its natural amount. So
yeah, I mean, I don't really, I don't really cook with it like that, so it's.
But in what aspect was he saying it was bad for you, in the cooking format, or you using it for like?
Oh no, I'm still gonna use it on my hair and hair products and stuff. Yeah. I ain't gotta use the coconut oil.
I use pure coconut oil.
No, I think he was talking about, because when I heard about it, he was talking about like consuming it, like eating it. Because they say it's healthier cooked with coconut oil. Yeah. Then I think it was like almost as, I don't know, it's almost as bad as like canola oil, whatever they was saying.
It's deep, man. You got to read the article. It's deep.
And that's why those is tough, because if I'm not a scientist, I'm really just reading the article to see whether I'm gonna believe it or not. Like, they could be saying all this stuff. It's like, all right, but I don't even know how.
Nigga, we not
regular oil affects
me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's just move on before we get lost in the sauce.
You know what I mean? So next on Roll Up or Hole Up, let me just make sure something right fast, because we don't fact check in here, man. That's another thing too. I take it in at fucking face value. But yeah, a white supremacist killed a black man and then gets the police to drive him home.
What? Roll up. We can roll up. I believe it. It's white America.
Yeah, roll up.
Fucking white America, bro.
White America could be one of your kids.
If we don't, real shit, if we don't stop protesting, this shit gonna keep on going.
You know what? I didn't mean
for it. Keep protesting, it's gonna keep going.
No. I'm saying that we need to stop protesting and do more than a fucking protest.
You know what? I didn't mean for it to strike that tone. So let's keep it
so we go.
You know what I'm saying? We have gotten censored before. What are the highlights of doing this show? Being censored. But let's see. What's next on the Roll Up or Hole Up? Yes, the leader of the Me Too movement. Oh, I love this one. I've read it. She has been caught in a sexual assault on a child, fondling and having sex with a underage 17-year-old.
This is a leader? There's a leader for that?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a hashtag.
No, that's gang, son.
That's gang. Man, yeah, they have formation, man.
Ertz.
Son.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Asia Argentio, a Me Too leader, made a deal of her own accuser. No, made a deal with her own accuser. So bitch out here fighting for the freedom of vagina, and out here entrapping the male penis. Good for you, bitch. Good for you, bitch. Good for you, bitch. Anyway, you know what's funny? I'm glad you're on this episode too, TG. Because I remember back then I told that story I did about fucking how this sexual harassment shit is and how this shit is such a... Bro, you see how this shit comes back and bites these bitches in the ass? And I'm like, yo, that's why you can't take this sexual harassment for face value. They want to make this shit so broad, and then look at this shit. You out here fucking fondling and paying niggas off. You know that nigga was underage. Fuck out of here, bitch. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Damn, you going hard.
Nah, but
Pips just got emotional.
Just letting you know that underage people have sex.
Let that be an adult let that be a man having sex with an underage woman, and then she gets on camera crying how she just feels unflowered and all this disrespectful things have happened. Bro, they will drag you through the matter of fact, fuck all that. Yeah. Rewind and watch what they did to Kobe. Watch what they did to Kobe. All right? If you want an example of what they'll do to a black man when the shit goes left, go and watch what they did to motherfucking Kobe in Colorado. All right, my nigga? That's all I gotta say.
But he came out strong, though.
He came out because that nigga had a check. Wait. That nigga had a check. Then he had to fucking change his image and reinvent himself. Let's not forget that neither. But let's not forget in the moment, we almost never had a Kobe Bryant. All right? We almost never had a Kobe Bean Bryant. Let's keep it funky for a second, my nigga.
Shit, he almost turned into a wood, son.
Shit. And y'all, that's just a harsh reminder to what the black man is in store for when the Me Too movement gets fucking full throttle. All right?
Because Kobe, he turned to Black Mamba real quick.
That nigga shaved that fucking fro off, changed his number, and started winning championships. Niggas forgot about that shit. Word, he got a tattoo. Niggas forgot about that rape charge. That nigga won so many chips, they try to figure out which direction the statue should point. You get what I'm saying? That's the one thing that's the one secret undertone of the NBA they always say. All you gotta do is win and it'll silence everything. All you gotta do is win. All you gotta do is go out there and fucking win. Shit.
Look at Roethlisberger.
Yeah. Look at Ray Lewis.
Oh my God.
I mean, he never even got charged.
My nigga, Ray Lewis done beat a body and a rape charge. You hit that, he done got hit with it, and the worst of both the evils. You get what I'm saying? Like, they hit it with both. That nigga won 2 chips and invented the fucking Dirty Bird dance, and that was it.
That's crazy, right?
Holy shit.
All you gotta do is win.
All you gotta do is win. That's it, my nigga. That's all you gotta do is fucking win.
You gotta reinvent yourself now.
That's part of winning.
Wait, the Dirty Bird dance. What do you think the Dirty Bird dance came from? That nigga beat a body. He started coming out doing the funky chicken. Man, that nigga's in fucking Baltimore revved up. That's fucking recognized.
What's wrong with y'all niggas, yo?
Hey, yo, man.
Oh, shit.
Enough of me acting a fool, though. Next on Roll Up or Hole Up, Nicki Minaj denies a fan an autograph because he couldn't name a song off her first mixtape.
Oh, damn.
What?
She got personal.
Oh, wait, no. It wasn't even a song for just not knowing her first mixtape.
I don't know her first mixtape, so I guess I ain't getting no autograph. Roll Up.
Yeah. She got emotional.
All right, last topic on Roll Up or Hole Up. Colin Kaepernick is now the new face and star of the Nike campaign.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna hold up.
Fuck all that pro-black fist in the air bullshit.
This was all business. This was pure business, and Nike is on a business note. Damn, smart move.
I like it.
On another note, nah, son, is they played it and they played it. Oh man, they played it bad, son.
I think they played it perfect.
Not seeing it.
I think they played it perfect.
They played it perfect on their note, but on another note, it was like it was foolery at its finest, bro.
Wait. They played it perfectly, but it's just a simple fact that it's corporate propaganda, and it feels, and therefore it is way more inflated, and it has less flavor, and therefore it has no weight.
Yo, son, they use technology, man. Like, real
It's not even technology. It's like, yo, you Colin Kaepernick, you know what he stands, you know what he represents. Nike, one of the big contractors and sponsors of the NFL. I think they make the uniforms or whatnot.
He was already under contract with Nike.
You get what I'm saying?
They just extended his contract.
And then you drop this big ad on the week of fucking the football season opening.
Exactly. They know what they're doing.
You know what I'm saying? It's corporate propaganda. Like, they knew this was well timed. That's the reason why I'm coming off salty. This wasn't Nike being like, yo, we're pro, because they had all summer for that. They had Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown for that. You get what I'm saying?
Nothing that comes out major like that is always all planned. That's how I feel. And, because like Max said, It's all business.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
that was pure
and
that was pure.
like I don't get, like you said, and it's propaganda. Because at the end of the day, people love it or hate it, they're gonna talk about it.
Bang.
So.
Wait,
they're gonna talk about it. As soon as it died
you.
down, boom, Kaepernick's shoe gonna come out. They're gonna talk about it.
Huh.
Like you said, it's the NFL season. It's gonna be stories about teams. I saw a story about a college that is throwing away all their Nike stuff. If they, if they want to turn their back on America, then it's just like, come on, bro, like get out of here.
And wait, here's the part that's so deep about this. Colin Kaepernick is not the only athlete in the campaign. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, Colin Kaepernick wasn't doing anything disrespectful in the campaign that'll lead to this type of protest. So wait, the fact that people getting riled up like this is either one, you really fucking hate Black America.
No,
like I know this is Nike's propaganda, but then at the same time, if you see the evil truth that they're exposing, it's like, bro. Like Serena Williams is in this campaign. They have like other prominent black athletes in this campaign. You get what I'm saying? Like notable black athletes. You get what I'm saying?
Yo, Piff, but you know what the killer is, son? You know what the killer is? Kaepernick kneeling, it came from another U.S. military veteran. Tell him, yo, I think that's your best move. Just kneel because I understand where you're coming from, basically. I get it. But out of respect for your country, just kneel.
But that's true and all. But then when you look at it in the grand scope of thing, let's put the kneeing and all that shit behind us. Let's put that, like, I'm literally trying to look at this on a plane. Why is America mad? This nigga didn't do nothing except have his face in a campain.
But they was already mad. They was mad before the campaign.
Oh, of course.
But it's just,
Nike.
I mean, we can't put the kneeling aside because that's what
he stands for.
Sparked. I mean,
this whole conversation.
Anytime you hear anybody talking about it, they're talking about the kneeling. They're talking about the flag.
Yeah.
And that's not even what he intended to do. So I feel like, like what Donald Trump is doing, he just played it into patriotism. So now this is perfect example. Oh my God, I went to a minor league baseball game. Now, I never, they have like when they sing the national anthem, whatever they do, I don't take my hat off. Mm-hmm. Like, I used to go to basketball games, not taking my hat off.
Yeah.
Like, I know they say you're supposed to, but used to do it, nobody would say anything. This old lady was staring at me the whole time, pointing at my head, like, take your hat off, like, telling me to take my hat off. I just looked at her. I shook my head, no. I just stood there. I sat down when everybody else was told to sit down. I stood up. But, like...
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. It's crazy that you paid to go to a game.
But that's the climate.
Wait, you get what I'm saying? No, you're right.
10 years ago, nobody would say anything. Now it's a thing, and that's propaganda at its finest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they hate
and I could have took it out. What if I would have said something to her? What if I'd have been like, mind your business, old lady? Now and then, I'm probably going to get locked up for something. He verbally assaulted me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel
it's just
and threatened.
Right.
And that's just, people will never know, man. I just wish there really was a way to do black like me. I really wish there was a way.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they should do. They want to make a reality show. Take 10 white people and make them look black with movie effects. I mean, really, and have them go on job interviews. Have them go to the same places they go. Everything. Go to the bank. Try to get a loan. Just do it. And I guarantee you, it'll change their life. Because people just don't get it. And it's hard for us to explain it because you don't want to come off as, that we're complaining or...
Black man.
Yes, but the funny thing is, They teach us in school how we was abused. So growing up my whole life is just like they tell you, oh man, we've been getting abused. They sprayed water on us. We had to do all this. We had people making sacrifices so I could go to the movies and sit next to my white friend. Like, you know, I'm in class with all these white people. So you're telling me that their grandparents were doing this to my dad?
Basically.
What? Yeah. So this teacher that's teaching me, he was doing the same thing? This teacher's family, he might have had a butler. So they don't even look at us as equal. My dad said, like, when he played football, they didn't even let the black, like, you couldn't play quarterback.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
And it's just, so it's just crazy, man. People won't understand that. They won't understand what it's like to get profiled driving. I shouldn't have to take off my hat if I'm in a different neighborhood just because the fear of being pulled over.
So fast.
I shouldn't even have to feel that.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people don't get. It's yeah, all right, I might not get pulled over, but the fact that, oh shit, I'm in Cranford, let me take, I got a hat on, you know, let me take this off.
Why I gotta take my hoodie off? Because you feel as I'm a threat.
Yeah, I'm
I feel where you're coming from, son. 100%.
That's the hardest, that's the hardest part. And it's like, my son is not brown, he's not gonna have that. I don't think he's gonna have the same issue like as me, or just because of pigment, he's not gonna have the same issue.
No.
Now, if he depending on what crowd he rolling with, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna tell him. Say, you could be how you look, but if 4 of your friends is as dark as me, that's it.
Yeah, it's a wrap for you. It's a wrap for you.
And that's what's, you the one driving, your license is good, you got the nice car, y'all just came out from the club, you going to the chicken shack. I mean, hopefully by then everything's legal and your man's got a bag on, you get pulled over, he don't want to own up to it, it's your car, like stuff like that happens. Yeah. And now for the rest of your life, you're looked at as, a drug dealer, or you're around that, and that's not true. Because you was at the shack getting a kill breast in a sweet potato pie because y'all just had a good night at the club.
No, wait, but you know what's so funny? That's so true, though.
And that's what be happening. The crazy thing is, there's so many times we've been ran down on by the cops, and then this is how in Linden, get ran down on, they're taking us out the car, they searching us. You get pulled, we've been pulled over in Newark. Look at your ID. What are y'all doing out here? Y'all need to get out of here.
No. Wait, I want to interject.
Have y'all ever been in trouble? No, sir. Get out of here.
I want to interject because you know what? I got pulled over in Newark just recently. This was last week. I had a warrant off of my arrest. Now, I didn't get the proper protocol for that. I didn't even know I had a warrant off my arrest. But I didn't get the proper protocol for that. And it was a black cop that did this shit to me. She came to my car. Didn't run my license, check my license, none of that shit. I gave her all my documents. She made me get out the car ASAP. Put me in the back of the car ASAP. Running down shit. Wouldn't tell me why I was sitting here and I was behind, why I was in the back of the car. Everything. Wouldn't even let me get my phone to call my girl. None of that shit.
Son, you wanna know why? You wanna know why?
Nah, they thought they had it.
Police already, son. They have LPR meters.
They ran the place. That's cool. I understand they ran the place. But you're supposed to tell me before I even step out my car why I'm getting pulled over. I'm supposed to be notified of that before I hand you any paperwork, before I give you anything. License, registration, any of that shit. Feel me?
I hear
you shouldn't have did that then, man. You should have legally known your rights. Exercise your rights, my nigga.
But see, that's the crazy, and that's real. When it comes down to it, that's what we need. We need education on that because
I know my rights, and I told them my rights. I'm like, yo, you're supposed to let me know, but you know what?
Yeah, but it's already done.
Police officer, another officer, and then they was coming at me like, yo, you gotta get out the car, or we gonna forcibly remove you. I ain't going through that shit. And I got my girl. She pregnant. I'm not about to ball.
But if you have a warrant, they can take you out the car.
Yeah, real talk, son.
Like I know you're upset that they didn't tell you, But that's what sucks. It's just like, bro, they can pull us over and be like, it smells like butt in here. We could be like, no, it doesn't. Can you please step out the car? It's just like, well, it doesn't smell like weed in here. So they could harass us. They could do all that. We could get their badge numbers. They could do all that. We could get our badge numbers. Now, realistically, what are we going to sue? You're going to go pay a lawyer? It's not worth it. And they know that. And that's, if I'm a cop, what's the odds? Damn, he had a warrant. I'm taking him out the car. I'm checking his car. He probably has a gun. He probably got some bud on him. We about to get him. And that's the mentality. And that's only because, you probably had a warrant for not paying a damn parking ticket.
I had a warrant for not going to court.
Now you gave him a reason.
For not going to court. That was my warrant, not going to court. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, but it's just like they still know why the warrant. Why it's like, come on. All right, you had a warrant for assault and you didn't go to court. That makes sense for him to act like that. But if you got a warrant because you didn't go to court for a traffic violation,
yeah, that's what it was.
It's just like, come on. You just gotta. That's not even a black. That's just cop. It's just being a cop. Like, whoa, what do you?
I done been pulled over in Fanwood. I live out close to Fanwood. I've been pulled over in Fanwood, and they treated me a whole lot better than the shit that I got in Newark. Like when I say it was like 5, 6 cop cars, mind you, we downtown Newark. So it's a
bro. They thought they hit the jackpot. You gotta understand. They probably. I guarantee you, most of their cases, that's probably how it happened. Niggas don't be knowing they got warrants, riding around in somebody else's car, get pulled over, boom, done.
Wait,
I
would say this on a closing note. When niggas get busted, only because when I spent that night in the county because of a warrant and because of all this shit, bro, you know what I'm saying? And I only laugh at myself. Because I kid you not, when I look at this, but I'll make that a short story after this. But I'll say this: there's a lot more niggas snitching than you know. So when these cases, like cops, like part of their job is being dicks and like police work, and another part of their job is literally tips. Like bitches will. I've seen. Me being in there that night in the county. I've seen more bitches, like, I'm seeing niggas in there be like, yeah, my bitch set me up. My bitch got a restraining order on me. My bitch told him where my gun was, or this, that, and the third hat. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, niggas is in there because of a girl. Wait, this nigga's in there about to do 4 years because of a bitch who set him up because they told him where the strap was. This nigga's in there doing like 9 months on restraining orders and shit because of a chick.
Yeah, see, that's corny.
But then check this out though. Me spending that night in the county, I got to experience that, and it's like it's nothing. I don't want to say nothing new in a glorified way, but I've been with the knuckleheads before, but years ago. But the point to be said is, I experienced all that shit to go to court for the prosecutor to tell me this is funny. This is funny to me. The prosecutor to tell me, bro, this shit's been lingering for too long. It's time for you to get your fucking shit together. He didn't say it like that, but I'm gonna hood it up. Get your fucking shit together, bruh. And the next time you come here, this shit should be done and over with. Because basically, it was for a suspended license and driving with illegal lane change. But the shit was for fucking 4 years ago. He said, yeah, one of these will put 2 points on your license. It comes with a $500 fine, and it comes with another $100 and something fine. The nigga was like, yo, he had literally asked me straight up, did you try to get your license renewed? I was like, yeah, I renewed that shit, I think last year. He pulled up, he was like, yo, let me go get your abstract. Pulled my abstract, and he's like, yo, you saw where I paid it. But he was like, yo, I told him East Orange had some bullshit with a fine that I didn't pay. That's why they didn't fully restore the restoration. Not to make it a long story, the nigga literally said, you have 2 options right now. You paid $720 for bail. You could either leave, you could accept this $500 fine, these 2 points on your license, pay this other fine, and then your license will get suspended again. And you feel me, and you walk out of here and this is over, or you could come back, fix this shit, pay East Orange, and I could just drop this shit down to an expired license, no points, and you get your money back. I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right, bro.
That's how it's supposed to be, though.
Wait. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And now, I told that story. It felt a little longer than it should have, because 1, I felt like a dumbass to be in that position. But 2, I'm like, yo, I'm very grateful for that offer being presented to me, but I'm not a fool knowing that that would not have been the first offer you gave me if I would have went to court that fucking month when that if this makes any sense. If I would have went that month in 2014 when that shit happened, they were not going, oh, you suspended license? Illegal lane change? State troopers? Oh, no. You get what I'm saying? They would have made a case. They would have made a fucking case out of that shit. And any of y'all who's been driving for, because you know, we all know how to drive. We've all been driving for a while. Bro, if you go to court, bro, they're trying to swing the hammer at you. They're trying to swing they're trying, and I don't mean that in such a way, but they're trying to get some type of money out of you. Oh, your license suspended? They'll drop probably the illegal lane change and save you on the 2 points, but they're getting the money out of you. Or they'll probably fuck you with the 2 points and get you with they're finding some type of way to fuck you. And I'm like, damn, a nigga literally dodged and waited this shit for 4 years for me to get this offer. And I feel, I don't say that like, yo, dodge your fucking court dates to get a better offer. No, I'm not saying that in any way. But we all know that would have never been the fucking first offer, bro. I'm just sitting here thinking about this shit like, yo.
Boosting it up now, so if you miss court for traffic violations, they putting out a warrant for your arrest that following day. Them shits don't be no $100 warrants. Them shits be
Linden don't even offer payment plan.
Sure don't.
They tell you like, like you'll go to the judge and, you know, whatever, all right. Or you go see the prosecutor, and the prosecutor might drop, like you said, so they'll drop one and say you got to pay this, whatever. You literally have to go and get in line and pay. And the judge tells you if you do not pay, the minute you leave, there will be a bench warrant out for your arrest.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You could say like, I'm going to leave to go to the bank to get the money. Bench warrant.
Are you serious? Wow.
Yeah, they changed it like a couple years ago.
They changed it completely, bro. Like, I'm telling you, Fanwood was known.
That's bro, that is crazy. But, and I'm only saying that because some of these niggas' fines be like $300-400, and then wait.
Like Elizabeth let you make a payment plan. Like you go there, like, look, I got $50. All right, you want to pay $50 every week? All right, yeah, you know, because they work with you. But Linden,
they slap the court fees.
Well, yeah, $39 court costs.
Oh no! Over there in Middlesex County, they was hitting niggas with $149 court fee, $49 something fee. Bro, that shit was like $154 by the time the judge was done on the court fee. Though that's how much it costs for you to show up in court. I'm like, nigga, you charged me this to come here? All right, that's neither here or there. But that's how $154, and then you get your fine. So you're telling me a nigga need to walk to go to court? If you, bruh, like that's too much money. That's too much.
Yeah.
I ain't mad. You get what I'm saying? Niggas should always have an emergency plan put up. Yeah, cause think about it. I had to bail out. That shit cost me damn near $1,000 to get that whole shit. And if I didn't have that put up, I'd have still been in there probably. Cause them niggas was gonna keep me hostage. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, I strongly believe in emergency plans. Cause that me getting bailed out was a fucking emergency. You get what I'm saying? Of course. That's a fucking emergency.
Oh, man.
You get what I'm saying? Get me the fuck out of here. But look, that's neither here nor there, man. Let's talk these wild out topics, man. They're pretty good. One's pretty old, one's pretty wild, but I'm gonna start with the wild one first, man. This is crazy. I don't know how to. All right, I'm gonna put it like this. There's a new STD going out out there. It's a rare flesh-eating STI, causes genitalia to erupt and rot, and it's been diagnosed in women from Southport.
What?
That sound like the beginning of the apocalypse.
Yo, wait. Y'all heard me correctly. I'm sharing the article in the group. Y'all heard me correctly. Erupt and rot.
Yo.
That's crazy, son.
That's really disgusting.
Yo.
And dangerous.
And it's only in the women, and it affects their genitalia.
Wait, so men...
Listen to Joe. He's like, so men are good.
No, No, I'm trying to figure out, like, 'cause you got a lot of men out here that be doing some wild shit.
You were one.
P2P. No, I'm never one. Okay. You got a lot of men that be doing that shit. That
We've got witnesses to confirm that you are.
Sure. What witnesses? Listen,
No, continue with your story. Continue with your story.
Okay? Like, this shit is that dangerous. I can't fucking stand this nigga sometimes, yo. This shit is that dangerous.
Sorry, man.
TJ, you can see we miss you, TJ, because they be trying to jump me in here, dog. They be trying to gang up on me, bro. They try and gang up on me, bro. God, you know what? I forgot what I was gonna say just because it's fucking, yo. It's just you can't even get a story out with this nigga.
Oh man. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man.
This nigga with the fuck shit. God.
Oh, you a wild nigga, own it, bruh. I'm telling you, man.
Listen, I'm not a wild nigga, dog. I'm not owning shit like that. Now, when it comes to this podcast, I say some wild shit. We all established that. I do. And it don't come out right until I've verified it. Sometimes. It depends on the mood. But I'm not a wild nigga, dog. I'm not going to own that shit outside of the podcast.
All right, man. Until we find you fucking some erupted rotten pussy, I'm going to be like, good.
You will never find that. I'm very
like, Jones, what the fuck happened, man? Okay. The erupted rotten pussy? Like, come on, dog. Like, I can see the erupted pussy. The rotten part? Come on, man. Nah, let me stop, dog.
Both that shit sounds disgusting.
Talking.
That shit sounds
disgusting. That sounds like, oh my God. But look, the next topic in the wild out topics of the week, this is kind of old news. This has made headlines, and it's just so sad, but I thought it was something that fit what we do such well because it mixed the sports and wild out and a little bit of everything. But 2 killed in the shooting at a Jacksonville video game tournament involving the Madden game.
No. Oh, see, that's wrong. It was 10 killed and 11 injured. Man. That's a wrong story.
Damn.
Well, it was 10.
I didn't know it was that many.
Yeah, it was 10 killed and 11 injured in that shit. And that's because his niggas.
I'm seeing some articles saying 2. Others are saying maybe 3. Unless you could find me an article
on the news or some shit like that.
Unless you could get me the article or the primary source that shows 10. We don't fact check on this show. So Jones saying something wild like that is very plausible. But then again, him not having proof is very plausible. So we need actual facts to confirm on this. But right?
This nigga, man. I tell you, look, undermine me on this show.
What you mean, listen, nigga? I'm just saying. You can say wild shit to say wild shit.
Like you heard the audio on Facebook. They had the audio on Facebook at that tournament. Like you heard the nigga yell before he started losing. No, niggas in that bitch. That nigga suck. He mad as hell. He got his ass whooped off of, and it was a last play thing too. Like it was the last play of the game.
Oh, that sucks even more. Wait, I'm not gonna hold
the nigga
you.
Lost.
I'm not even gonna hold you. What he did was some shitbag scummy shit. You should learn how to fucking lose, get thick skin, go to the hood, and learn how to play with real competitors. But on some real bullshit in the hood, though, that shit on times in my younger years, I'm gonna be very honest, in my younger years, those last-minute Hail Marys, that shit has been enough to make a nigga want to fight.
But it wasn't a Hail Mary.
If you played a good-ass Madden game and a nigga do some bullshit on you for the win, wait, a nigga just don't win. He do some bullshit for the win. I'm like, wait, and I'm talking about, you sitting there. This ain't online where niggas could do that bullshit. I mean, you're looking at this nigga do some bullshit. Get up and do the I just whooped your ass dance. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, nigga,
that shit hurt. Don't get me wrong. You
that shit hurt. And don't let that shit be at your house. Don't let that shit be at home. A nigga just came to your crib and disrespected you at home and beat you with some bullshit on the last play. Oh no, you gotta get the fuck out. You got to get
Yo,
the
it was a
fuck out.
60-yard field
I don't give a fuck how you got here, nigga. You got to get home.
That's the crazy part. It was a 60-yard field goal he lost to, bro. 60-yard field goal. The nigga was like, no, ain't no way he won this shit. No way he did that. He made
That's the bullshit.
Dog, after
this
he
nigga
said that,
out
bro,
here,
he got up,
these are the niggas that's buying the strategy guides. All right? This is what you got to separate yourself with right now. When you go play Madden, there's two type of Madden players. There's the niggas like me who just pick up the game and play, and there's the niggas like them who cop the strategy guide. And they out here knowing how to ice the kicker, know what direction the wind flowing, know what fields got the best fucking terrain, know what stadiums got the domes and all this shit, bruh. These niggas is down to the fucking T. These niggas got the Weather Channel synced to the fucking phone app. Bro, they're not playing, bro. They're not. Wait, listen, and it may come off comical when I'm saying this, but wait, check me out though. It may come off comical, but I'm only saying this with such passion because when I worked at GameStop, Mac as my witness, you remember I worked there to see at least 7 Madden launches, bruh. Those are the niggas that buy the fucking strategy guide. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be in there talking shit, clowning niggas, or I play on all Madden. I'll whoop you. Then a nigga who gets the strategy guide come in there and start talking some Mackie shit. But like, yeah, but did you know when you did this play out of the fucking third down and then you throw it there, it's always the instant first down. And if you did it, I'm like, bro, how do you know this shit? How do you? Oh, I buy the strategy guide every year. I'm like, what the fuck? What? I'm like, get the fuck, bro. Those are the niggas you gotta watch, though. You feel me? I don't say it to be funny. It just comes off like that to me. But, bro, when you see this shit in real time, you gotta watch them niggas, dog. Those are the niggas you gonna want to fight in real life if you're playing Madden. Those are the niggas you gonna really want to fight.
Definitely. The time that you was at GameStop with them damn tournaments running down there, I think you had on there. It was like one you did. I think you did one Madden tournament down there.
Yo, you got washed. I remember that. You got washed.
No, I ain't get washed. It was a fight. I ain't get washed. I actually won my first 2 matches. I lost it in the third match. I know I lost. I got my ass whooped in that one.
Yeah, like I said, you got washed. Continue.
He beat the shit out of me. The dude, it was one dude. I think his name was Aaron. That nigga lost 60-0, bro. I just seen that nigga today. At fucking Amazon, the nigga worked there. He talked about that shit. Like, yo, you remember that Madden shit?
Oh, y'all niggas was reminiscing on getting washed.
Bro, I got the new Madden, bro. He was like, I got the new Madden, bro.
Niggas ain't washing me like that this year. Niggas ain't washing me. Hold up, cuz. I copped the Strat. You know, you get the digital Strat for free now. Watch that nigga, Jones. Don't play that nigga with confidence, bro. These niggas with the strategy guides, bro. Yo, these Madden strategy guide niggas is the ones that you gonna want to. They gonna make you want to fight them and want to kill them, bro. I'm not even saying this shit to be comical, dog. Cause like, yo, until you and wait, real talk. If niggas got time, go on YouTube and look up Madden strategy guide review or some shit, and behold the information that they're telling you that's inside these strategy guides. You will be like, wait, the game, this shit's even in the game, bro. You're gonna be in awe. You're gonna be in fucking awe.
That's just like when I went to fucking Target or Walmart, one of them shits. I was looking at game controllers and shit. PS4 has now made a mod attachment for their fucking controller, bro. Just so you could cheat on the game.
You're still gonna be ass.
So you can cheat on the game. Like, it's a real attachment you can buy. It costs $20. I don't play PS4, so I don't care about that.
It's not gonna
I'm an Xbox head, and I done kicked your ass so many times, and you know it.
No, so, it's not gonna help you, Jones. It's not gonna enhance your gameplay.
What? Don't mumble on your nigga. You got your ass whooped in the street.
I'm not mumbling, man. I'm just saying it's not gonna help you, man. It's not gonna help you.
I don't buy mod controllers. I'm just saying, this is the type of shit that goes on with these players.
You just
They
naturally
think they
trash.
nice. They have mods.
You gotta wear that shit.
I kick your ass though.
You don't need a mod controller. You're just naturally
all
trash.
I kick your ass though.
All this trashness just permeates naturally.
When
right, Jones? You like, yo, I wake up like this.
When when have you beaten me?
Hey, Jones, tell him. I wake up like this, man. I wake up like this.
If you can give me some
y'all niggas gotta go practice. Wait. You got that practice speech on repeat right now somewhere. You feel me? Y'all niggas gotta go practice to get like this.
I don't need practice. Trust me, I don't need practice just to kick your ass, because your ass is easy to whoop.
Don't need practice. I told you. You got that practice. Yeah, you and Iverson somewhere.
That's just like 2K tonight. 2K comes out in 10 minutes. I'm about to go in there and whoop some people.
No, it don't come out on the 11th.
Playing right now.
No, it don't.
No, it don't. Yes, sorry, it does come out on the 11th.
It comes out tonight, sir.
It's only for certain people tonight, bro.
If you pre-ordered the the LeBron edition, you get to play it today.
Yeah, it's only for certain people. It's not for
everyone.
And I got pre-order the LeBron edition to play tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, you do, sir.
I'm about to get that shit.
And it's gonna cost you $100.
Man, you paid $100 to lose. You're trash. You don't even be in.
You crazy as hell.
They don't even pick you up.
You washing niggas out there, bro.
Your player be looking lonely as hell on the court.
This nigga talk shit like he plays the shit. Get his ass
that nigga be looking lonely. Hey, yo, y'all remember the niggas who used to come to the court in real life in the fucking full suit, geared up, you know what I mean? Wristband, sweatband, arm warmers, and all that shit. That's Jones' character on the sideline, man. He done invested all this shit into his fucking wardrobe. Niggas be passing on him, be like,
it's fucking
yo, you spent too much money on your gear, dog. You gotta work on your game. That's
sad. Niggas talk shit but can't really back that shit up. That's crazy.
I'm copping 2K as we speak. As we're speaking.
You still gonna get your ass up.
NBA.
You still gonna get your ass up.
2K19.
You act like that's something new.
Ooh, and they got this ugly nigga Giannis on it. I don't got LeBron. Pre-order. I don't get the LeBron edition. Damn.
Oh, damn, you suck. You definitely suck, man. You can't get the pre-order edition.
It's alright. It runs better on PC anyhow.
You're trash. You're trash.
Runs better on PC. I'm gonna be on here playing this shit. Oh, no. I get the anniversary.
Oh, they do got it on PC this year.
Oh, they do got it on
PC? That was Madden. I think they brought Madden back to PC.
Yeah, Madden back.
That might have been it.
I need to hurry up to get my PC up and running so that way I can kick on Piff ass, because he never wants to play on the Xbox.
Nigga, your PC will explode trying to keep up with me. Stay on that.
Crazy as hell.
Stay on that.
I smoked the shit out of you, dog. Stop playing.
No, he didn't.
My game player sitting here blow your hard drive and your CPU up, motherfucker. Stop fucking playing me.
Yeah, this shit.
If you had CPU problems before, you'll have that.
Nigga, your computer will have a real life heart attack trying to run a game plan against me. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry, dog. It's just funny listening. Your shit will fucking die on you. Hey, hey, yo, man, let me chill, bro. Let me chill. Yo, Jones, that shit a motherfucking croak, man. You gonna chill, dog. Chill. You got a better chance fucking trying to play me on your phone. I'm gonna keep it at $1 with you, bro.
Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yo, but it's midnight, man.
I'm gonna come to your house. I'm gonna bring the box over there. I'm gonna bring the controller.
That's what she said.
We're gonna rock out a Street Fighter. We're gonna rock out some Street Fighter like the old school days. You know, we used to do it in games.
Chill, man. I don't know what type of kinky sex game you're into, bro. I'm good. I'm gonna pass on that. All right.
What? Listen, only the fuckery.
I'm
And
good,
you talk
Jones.
about I'm the king of fuck shit, right? I'm the king of fuck shit, but the shit that comes out your mouth. Wow.
Nigga, I'm just listening to you talk right now, man. The floor is yours, brother. Look, but on other notes, it's 12:05. Marvelous show, fantastic, amazing. TG, it's been a pleasure having you with us. We look forward for another one. But look, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's close this one out on a bang. I am Sir Piffery Goodness. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at PiffBeats. To the left of me, the best of me, King Jones. Please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you, sir.
And it's your boy King Jones. You can find me on IG at Sir Royalty Jones, and then Twitter, King Jones _464. It's been amazing.
And where could they find you on Pornhub?
I'm not on Pornhub yet.
Oh, to the left of him, the best of him, Mac Amazing. Please talk to the people and tell them where they can find you, sir.
Not yet.
Follow me on any social platform, man. M.Amazing, yo.
Videos coming soon. No Pornhub yet. Videos coming soon, though.
All right, so you on ex-hamster? All right, to the left of him, the best of him, TG. It's been a pleasure having you on the show today, sir. Please talk to the people. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on IG at TG_DHC. And you can find me on 2K tonight.
Ooh, yeah. Wait, that's the invite. All sauces welcome. You heard
I'm about
that.
to bust his ass in a little bit. He don't want no sauce.
Oh my God. I'm out of here. Hey,
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop.
This
With the
nigga
fuck shit.
Jones
What's wrong with y'all? Y'all gotta stop. Y'all man. I ain't really thinking there's some weird shit going on in this pod, bro. Y'all gotta
Jones,
stop.
you need some counseling, boy. You need some...
Oh man, yo.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna see y'all in the group, man. Hey, I'm out, man.
Y'all niggas gotta stop, yo.
Yo, man, I'm out, man. What?